Most people think high blood pressure is caused by salt or stress. But in my clinical experience, some of the most dangerous blood pressure patterns don't happen during the day. They happen at night, or more accurately, when you are not sleeping well. And here is the problem. Many of these patients feel completely fine until something serious happens. In fact, most people think this is normal. It's not. So let me show you what is really going on behind the scenes. Because once you understand this, it changes how you think about blood pressure completely.
High blood pressure, also known as hypertension, is often called a silent killer because many people have no symptoms until it leads to heart disease, stroke, or kidney disease. Here's something most people are never told. When your body is functioning properly, your blood pressure is supposed to drop while you sleep. This is called nocturnal dipping. This is a normal physiological process. Your heart relaxes, your blood vessels loosen, and your system resets for the next day.
But what's interesting is this. In many patients I have seen, especially over the age of 40, that night blood pressure drop never happens. And that is where things quietly start to go wrong. Now, here is where it gets concerning. Because instead of recovery at night, the cardiovascular system stays under pressure. And many people have no symptoms until it leads to a major clinical abnormality.
Here's why poor sleep raises blood pressure. When your sleep is fragmented, whether from stress, poor sleep habits, or underlying conditions, your body shifts into a stress-dominant state. Cortisol levels rise, adrenaline increases, blood vessels tighten, and over time this creates a pattern of persistent hypertension.
In clinical practice, I have seen patients who are doing everything right during the day, exercising, eating well, but their blood pressure remains elevated simply because their sleep is not restorative. But this is the part most people don't realize. This process doesn't just affect your blood pressure, it affects your entire vascular system. Now, let's talk about something that is often missed, even in routine care: sleep apnea. In clinical practice, one of the most overlooked causes of high blood pressure by far is sleep apnea. I've had patients tell me they sleep for 7 or 8 hours, but wake up feeling exhausted. And that is a major red flag. What is happening is this: their airway is intermittently collapsing during sleep. Oxygen levels drop, and the body responds with repeated stress signals throughout the night. Each of those episodes causes a spike in blood pressure. Now imagine that happening dozens, sometimes hundreds of times per night. And this is where it becomes dangerous, because over time, this pattern significantly increases the risk of heart disease and stroke.
This is why high blood pressure is often called a silent killer, not because it's harmless, but because the damage builds quietly. Over time, uncontrolled nighttime blood pressure can lead to heart disease, stroke, and kidney disease. And what's striking is this: many people focus only on daytime readings, completely unaware that their highest risk may actually occur while they're asleep.
In fact, some of the most severe cases I have seen were patients whose blood pressure looked normal during the day, and over time, this becomes one of the most underestimated drivers of declining health while aging. So, the question becomes, what can you actually do about it? First, improving sleep quality is not optional, it's foundational. In my experience, even small improvements in sleep can lead to meaningful reductions in blood pressure. Start with consistency. Your body responds best to a regular sleep-wake cycle. Create an environment that supports this sleep. Cool, dark, and quiet. Reduce screen exposure before bed because that alone can disrupt your natural rhythm. And if you snore, wake up tired, or suspect sleep apnea, get evaluated because identifying that early can be life-changing. And here is the crucial information. Sometimes, the most effective way to lower blood pressure isn't adding more medication. It's fixing what is happening at night. In many cases, improving sleep alone can significantly lower blood pressure, sometimes more than people expect. Most people focus on what they do during the day, but your blood pressure may be shaped more by what happens when you are asleep. If you found this helpful, the next video will break down why your blood work looks normal, but you still feel unwell, because your body is more connected than most people realize.